everyone, this is your Kapil sir once again. Now this time again with tenses. Why we are trying to understand grammar? The reason is very simple. Unless we are very comfortable with grammar, unless we know how one particular tense is useful for us to express a particular idea in a particular time period, I think we are not able to do justice with the work that we are going to put down either in the exam or anywhere, maybe from any platform, whatever we are doing. In the first chapter, in the first video instead, I must say, wherein we had dealt with some three tenses, the simple present tense, the simple present continuous tense, and the simple past tense. We tried to understand the basic of it, and the first form of the verb always helped us understand it is simple present tense. While when it had been for some what like simple past tense, it is only the second form of the verb that was to be taken care of. And when we dealt with simple present continuous tense, of course we needed helping verbs am, is, are, and the verb then taking ing form. These were something that we had done in the first video. In the second one, we tried to understand the distinction between simple past and past perfect tense. Today, we are going to again make a comparison between two different tenses. One is the simple past tense and another one is present perfect tense. Why this distinction is required? Because most of the time students are confused. For them, any tense is appropriate. For them, whatever the idea is conveyed in a particular tense, that is complete for them. And they understand that what they wanted to say is complete. But here, in this video, we will try to understand how there is a distinction between these two tenses and how this distinction can be very useful when we are putting an idea in a particular tense, and what we wanted to convey and what is conveyed by the words that we have put, by the tense that we have used. Now, here we are going to make comparison between the simple past tense and present perfect tense. See, in the simple present tense, in Hindi we try to understand the actions which do take place every day, and I had written down ta, ti, te, karta hai, karti hai, karte hai. So those things which generally take place, generally happen every day, do they happen, or at a regular interval do they happen? In Hindi, this frame of sentence appears, and that is ta, ti, te, and that is simple present tense. In present continuous tense, kar raha hai, kar rahi hai, kar rahe hai. In simple past tense, kiya, or something like hua. And to understand it very simple, I think in the last video I told you there was an advertisement of Hajmola wherein the slogan was khaya, piya, pachaya. This helps us understand everything and quite so easily. Let us put in khaya, piya, pachaya, in this construction, let us try to put simple present tense, what it would be like, how it would sound. So it would sound khate hain, I'm sorry, khate hain, peete hain, pachate hain. If we try to put simple present continuous tense in the same frame, then it would be like kha rahe hai, pee rahe hai, pacha rahe hai. So let us take one standard example and put all these tenses and try to find out the meaning. Now here it is simple past tense, and here for anything that is done, kiya ya hua, and it is represented by the second form. And when we talk about present perfect tense, here as a construction we require a helping verb, and that helping verb can be have or can be has. This is based on the kind of subject that we use. And subject, as you understand, in Hindi we call them karta. It can be I, we, you, they, or can be third person singular number, he, she, it, or anyone name. If it is any of these third person singular number, he, she, it, or anyone name, the helping verb will be used as. And if it is I, we, you, they. This is first person singular. This is first person plural. This is second person singular or plural. This is third person plural. So here we will require helping verb have, and with any of these we will always require the third form of the main verb. Now what happens to be the meaning for understanding in Hindi? Like in Hindi we say kiya or hua, but what happens when we use present perfect tense? It means कि किया है, or generally the idea is there in the speaker's mind, किया जा चुका है, and very commonly used adverb is already. I have already done, I have already completed, I have already finished. This kind of constructions you will always notice. So if there is there in your mind when you want to say or when you want to write down that one particular thing has already been done, so here the choice of the tense between these two will be present perfect tense, because your meaning is it is not just done, but it is even beyond that. Maybe that action had started taking place earlier, and now it has got over. This is the meaning that we try to convey through present perfect tense. There is one important meaning that we need to understand, which comes in or which is to be understood by present perfect tense, and that is like something you have done and it has its impact even now. Like this, when you have to convey, you have to use present perfect tense. For example, your friends are planning to go for a movie and they give you an offer. Will you join us? So you can have two responses. You can just simply say, I saw the movie last week. You can say one. Another option can be for you, I have seen the movie. But what is more appropriate? Suppose you have already seen the movie and you just don't want to join them. Maybe the choice is going to be very appropriate of the tense when you use present perfect tense. You would say, I have already seen the movie, this time I will not join. That may be understood, or you may speak up later. So the choice of tense is present perfect. Or if you say, I saw the movie, see here you have somewhere there at the back of your mind that of course I saw the movie, but maybe just for the sake of your company I would like to join. Can be one of the meanings. Therefore, learner must know this distinction, when to use simple past tense and when to use present perfect tense. Whenever you say, I have taken my breakfast, by saying this, you want to give that meaning to the listener that whatever beautiful breakfast, whatever the tasty breakfast you are going to be served with, it is of no avail to the speaker because his stomach is already full. That is the meaning behind it. And so the choice of present perfect tense is quite appropriate in that case. Let us take some examples. This is the second form of verb. The first form of the verb is write. Second form of the verb here, it became wrote. I wrote a letter. मैंने पत्र लिखा. This is the meaning, in simple past tense. But if you say in the present perfect tense, I have written a letter. मैंने एक लेटर लिखा है. और मेरे हाथ से एक लेटर लिखा जा चुका है. One letter has been written by me. So that can be the meaning. And here I closed my eyes. I have closed my eyes. मतलब before some time, before you asked me, before that itself I have done this work. Lost. I lost my book. Just recently it has taken place. In the immediate past, when something takes place, simple past tense is very, very appropriate. But when you say I have lost it, you mean to say something that has taken place earlier, and its result is that I don't have it in the present. And therefore, as I told you, it is something which takes place and it has its impact even in the present. Your choice should be present perfect tense. For example, when somebody asks you कि आपने graduation pass किया है, and your response comes, yes, I have passed my graduation. किया है. So here the speaker understands that this action is fully completed and you also want to convey, I don't have to do it again because that I have already finished. And this is the second form of teach. Here it is taught. The teacher taught the chapter, and if it is like the teacher has taught the chapter, suppose the teacher asks in the class, did I teach this portion to you? So your answer, because the question is in the simple past tense, so you might say, yes teacher, you taught this portion. But if you want to give it a kind of impression, teacher, you have already taught it and please don't take it again. If this is there at the back of your mind, your choice of tense should be present perfect, and this is what generally happens in the class. So you be very careful, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep your mind ready for understanding the meaning accordingly. I took my breakfast. I have taken my breakfast. I have taken my breakfast in present perfect tense. This means I took my breakfast even before you asked me, or it is so full, or my belly is so full that I have no possibility of taking any other bite of the tasty breakfast that you are going to offer to me. I received your letter and I have received your letter. When you mean to say I have received your letter, you are in the position to say whatever was sent by you, it is already there in my possession. I hope this very small video telling you the distinction between the simple past tense and present perfect tense clears your confusion. When you at the back of your mind, whatever the meaning is going on, accordingly you have to make a choice. If you just want to say an action is over, simple past tense is the most appropriate choice. When you want to say something has taken place earlier, already it has taken place, and you want to even tell that its impact is there, so your choice should be present perfect tense. I hope this video will be of some use to you, and thank you for listening. Maybe sometime again with some more surprises. Thank you.